Hello everyone, welcome to the crash test in scale. In this video I'm going to crash a car that I made out of modeling clay. And since it's made entirely out of modeling clay, which is a soft material, the car will be able to deform and take damage, as you've seen before on my channel. We'll do several collisions of the car against obstacles, crash the front, rear and side parts of the car, and see the extent of the damage to a car made out of modeling clay. I've already filmed a detailed review of this car and also the process of making it, showing what and how I did everything. I recommend watching them. The links to the videos will be in the description. What is special about this particular model? First of all, this is the car from the first Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer, and it's also the very same car from Grand Theft Auto Online. So today, we're going to crash a car from the Grand Theft Auto universe. Secondly, it's my first time adding opening doors to it. So, the doors in this car won't be a single solid piece like before. Each door will be able to deform separately. Or it will be able to come off in a severe collision, which will look more realistic than in my previous crash tests. And also, by your numerous requests, I put mannequins in it, which I also made out of modeling clay. I talked about this in detail in the video review. It also has an opening hood, trunk and detailed undercarriage. Also, all the car body parts are made thin so that this very deformation is possible. We will see a total of 5 collisions. Let's start by testing the strength of the front part, but before that, a quick announcement. As you already know, YouTube has disabled the ability to earn money from videos for almost everyone, including me. I really don't want to quit YouTube. If you, my dear viewers, are able to support me financially so I can continue running my channel, I would be very grateful and appreciative. You can find the donation alerts link in the description. Thank you, and let's continue. The first collision was weak, but then the car fell off the board onto the floor. It's good that it just landed on its side and not on the roof. The impact was on the left side. The damage isn't very serious. The left fender and part of the hood got bent. There are cracks on the body and dust stuck to it after the fall. And here's what's under the hood. The engine is completely intact, only the front part got bent. From below we see the impacts extent and the jammed front wheel. May think now we should A. Are the dummies inside the cabin alright? I didn't see any damage on them. Overall, it looks pretty good. If only the speed was higher, then the damage would be even cooler. Well, now that's more like it. That turned out great. Look at how much the front part bent. Even the fender came off as a separate piece, but I glued it back on later. I like this collision. It looks realistic. The front part was damaged. The damage didn't go any further, just bent the roof pillar a little. Now the damage has reached the engine. The left side is crushed all the way to the wheel. And here's how severe the damage looks from underneath. The wheel almost went into the driver's feet. It was pushed and jammed really hard. That's the kind of damage the car took. Now let's check the rear part for strength. This is how the rear part got bent. The speed wasn't very high. The right fender, bumper and trunk got bent, and we can see a lot of cracks in the plasticine. It's immediately clear where exactly the plasticine bent. I can't open the trunk, it's jammed and blocked. This is what the damage looks like from underneath. You can see that the rear wheel is jammed. I'll run the car again with the rear part, but this time much harder. Continue. Wow, that's some serious damage. The rear part is really bent badly. This is total damage. How spacious was the trunk before this collision? The damage reached the wheel, and even the wheel itself got bent. It became oval-shaped, and here's how these serious damages look from underneath. The collision was strong. The damage didn't reach the doors, though you can see how tightly they were squeezed together, especially in the middle where they're pressed against each other. And here's how all these damages look from above. Now I want to perform a collision into the driver's door. This will simulate a side impact with a pole. That was a nice collision. The door bent really well. The pole hit exactly in the center and reached the seat. The roof didn't bend and the sill absorbed the impact well. Below we see a cracked side member. It turned out cool, just as I planned. It's a good thing I made the door as a separate part. It looks decent and realistic. What do you think? Write your opinion in the comments. Inside the cabin, the steering wheel is broken, as are the driver's wrists, both bent backward by the impact. The passenger also has something wrong with his arms. Here are the car's various damages. Sadly, it can't be restored. The plasticine bends pretty well, almost imitating metal like in a real car. Body parts bend and crumple with damage similar to real life. The interior stayed mostly intact while the front and rear crumpled to absorb the collision impact. In my opinion, it turned out interesting and pretty good. Would you also like to smash a car yourself? This car just adds to my collection of wrecked cars and will be stored in my junkyard with the other broken models. After the crash tests, for all these cars you see, or rather their remains, there are videos on my channel. So, if you're interested in a crash test of any of these cars, you'll find a playlist with all the crash tests on the channel in the description. Let me know what you think about this crash test. Did it turn out cool, realistic, or not? It will be interesting to read your opinion. Be sure to like, rate, and subscribe to my creative channel. Thanks for watching. Goodbye, everyone.